5 things you should know before retiring. Retirement can be an exciting time to pursue new passions and interests, but it's also important to prepare financially before leaving your job completely. Whether you plan to work part-time, full-time, or not at all in retirement, these 5 things you should know before retiring will help you navigate the years ahead and make the most of your golden years. Disclaimer: this video only explains the top 5 things you should know before retiring to live comfortably during retirement. See your financial advisor for more concrete retirement planning. 5. There is no normal retirement. The truth is, there's no right age to retire. For some people, it can be as early as their 50s. For others, they want to keep working until they physically can't, even into their 90s. The more you learn about your options, though, and build a solid strategy for how to get from where you are now to where you want to be when retirement comes along, it'll be easier for you and your spouse to pick a date that feels right for both of you. Here are 5 things most retirees wish they had known before retirement. 1. Get a clear picture of what retirement means to you. Some retirees don't want to work at all after leaving their job, while others may need part-time work or consulting opportunities in order to supplement Social Security or other income sources. It might also mean spending more time with family or volunteering in your community. Your first step is defining what retirement means for you so that you have a concrete idea of what goals and dreams to aim for as you move forward with planning. Number 2, make sure you're saving enough money. If you haven't been able to save much for retirement yet, start by contributing as much as possible to your 401k. If you have access to an employer match, contribute enough to earn that match. Once that's done, consider opening an IRA account if your company doesn't offer one through its 401k. Number 3, don't underestimate healthcare costs. Healthcare costs continue rising throughout your retirement years, and Medicare coverage does not pay for everything. Long-term care insurance is essential for those who want to help pay for nursing home care down the road. But many Americans aren't buying it because they think they won't need it or can't afford it. Number 4, get ready financially. Experts say it's important to save enough money to fund your lifestyle in retirement, and many people underestimate how much they'll need. To get ready financially for retirement, start by saving as much as you can. Ideally, you want to be saving at least 15% of your income and maxing out any employer matching plan or tax-advanced account. Even a seemingly small amount goes a long way over time. If there isn't an employer match available, try to fund your 401k or IRA with pre-tax dollars through automatic payroll deductions. It's worth it. And if you're self-employed, consider starting an SEP IRA so that you can contribute up to 25% of your net business income each year. It's also helpful to have an idea of what kind of life you want after retirement. Do some research on where retirees live and what activities they enjoy most. While there's no right answer for everyone, finding something that appeals to you personally is likely going to help keep things fun once your working days are done. Furthermore, make sure you know when you're eligible for Social Security benefits and understand whether those benefits may affect your ability to collect from another source like a pension or annuity. The earlier you start planning for retirement, the more time your money has to grow. The Social Security Administration, or SSA, allows workers who qualify for disability benefits under Title II of its program, meaning they've worked at least 5 years and paid into Social Security, to choose between receiving these disability payments and retiring early based on their work history. Number 3, get your health in order. Retirement may seem like an eternity away, but it's important to start preparing for your post-work life now. First things first. Make sure you're in good health and that your physician has signed off on you being physically fit enough to live a normal, active life. Not only is it healthier, but a healthy lifestyle can add years to your life and quality of life, both before and after retirement. And don't forget about your dental health. Going without regular checkups can put you at risk for serious problems as you age. Make sure to visit your dentist every 6 months or as needed. After all, What good is your beachfront property if you have to eat all your meals through a straw? Next, take stock of where you are financially. While many people think they're rich by their 60s, most retirees actually experience some degree of financial hardship. That's why it's important to save regularly throughout your career, so that when those golden years arrive, you'll be able to enjoy them comfortably. If you haven't started saving yet, there's no time like today. You also need to determine how much money you need to retire and whether or not your current savings plan is on track. Then set up an automatic monthly contribution from your checking account into a separate savings account and watch as your nest egg grows over time. 2. Learn about investment strategies and risk tolerance. The financial markets are tricky, and retirement can be a long way off. It's important to start learning how to manage money as early as possible, so you can get comfortable with various investment strategies and develop a risk tolerance that works for you. Start by reading personal finance blogs or picking up some books on investing. And when it comes time to open your first brokerage account, don't just dive in. Get some advice from someone who knows what they're doing. A fee-only certified financial planner is one option. They charge an hourly rate but aren't paid commissions on products they sell you, which means they have no incentive to push specific investments. If you have access to a 401k plan at work, check out your company's plan provider options before making any decisions about where your money will go. Also, if you're going into retirement with more than $250,000 in investable assets, $500,000 if married, consider hiring a full-service advisor who will put together an asset allocation strategy tailored specifically for your situation and goals. Number 1. Make sure you retire into what you are passionate about. Once you reach retirement age, it's important to make sure you're ready for the next stage of your life. One thing that we often overlook is whether or not we'll be happy when we retire. If you don't think you'll be happy in retirement, it may be best to delay it until you can enjoy yourself and get what you want out of it. Having said that, most people do fall into a routine once they're retired and do end up enjoying it more than they thought they would. But if you know ahead of time that you won't like it, then perhaps delaying your retirement will help ensure that you aren't disappointed later on. Also, try to have some sort of plan during retirement. Retirement can bring about boredom, so try planning some fun things to do while you're retired. Try getting involved with a charity or volunteering somewhere so that you stay busy and engaged in something worthwhile while still enjoying your new freedom. Another thing you should think about before retirement is how it may affect your relationships. If you have an important career and work hard to achieve your goals, then there will probably be a period of time during which you spend less time with friends and family. During retirement, it's important to continue developing your relationships and ensuring that you don't suffer because of your lack of involvement with them during earlier years. It's also a good idea to see if you can move on from some negative relationships that may have affected you while at work, so that when you retire, these issues aren't coming up again in your personal life. Investment opportunities to generate retirement income. These are 5 options that can help you make income from retirement investments. Rental real estate. A rewarding way to make extra income in retirement is to become a landlord if you're passionate about working on projects and keeping busy. This option may be a good way to use your real estate experience in a different way. Non-traded REITs, real estate investment trusts. Non-traded REITs are a type of real estate investment that allows for the purchase of the commercial real estate. A portfolio of REITs could include vacation properties, apartments, hotels, data centers, healthcare facilities, and office buildings. REIT portfolios may also include infrastructures such as cell towers or energy pipelines. Most REITs only focus on one type of property. Total return investment approach. The total return provides income from your portfolio in the form of dividends, capital gains, and interest. This portfolio uses a diverse and balanced mix of bond and stock funds. The total return is a combination of the annual rates of income and appreciation over a longer time period, between 10 to 20 years. It's not about focusing on particular annual return rates. This total return should equal or exceed your withdrawal rate. RIFs, Retirement Income Funds. RIFs are actively managed mutual funds. RIFs invest your money automatically in a diverse portfolio, typically large and mid-cap bonds and stocks. They also periodically rebalance these assets so that your investment is aligned with your goals. Annuities. An annuity is an agreement between you and insurance companies. You pay a certain amount of money, and the money is distributed to you in regular payments. Annuities are a way to create a guaranteed income stream over a period of time, or for the rest of your life. Some final thoughts. The first thing to remember is that even if you can retire comfortably, it doesn't mean that you should. The very best reason to retire is that you don't want to work anymore. And for some people, that happens at a much younger age than you might think. For others, it may be worth a shot after so many years in one career. However, money isn't everything, and there are plenty of other reasons not to retire early. Thanks for watching. Click on the like button and subscribe to get more of our videos.